Bruh, I just stumbled across this article here on Facebook. I just don't understand what the heck are these people thinking about, man? You got a good job at the post office, right? You're making somewhat decent money. Why are you risking it all stealing people's mail? Now, I'm going to show you two examples. One recent and the one happened a couple of weeks ago. Now, this USPS worker arrested after stealing winning Florida lottery ticket from the mail and cashing it in. I want y'all to check it out.
Pilfering through mail that she was supposed to protect and help deliver is the accusation against a woman who is assigned to this post office here in Oakland Park. All of this involves a winning lottery ticket that was supposed to be redeemed by someone that lives about a 4 hours drive from here. A winning lottery ticket worth $2,600 was a welcome surprise to a Tampa area woman who ultimately decided to gift the winnings to a relative in South Florida. But that good deed was met with a malicious act after the prize winner decided to mail the unclaimed ticket to her relative through the United States Postal Service. More than a week went by and that winning Pick 4 ticket never made it to its destination, so the victim called police. This triggered an investigation, and detectives quickly learned that Lotto prize had been redeemed in Miami Lakes at this Florida lottery field office just 5 days after the initial drawing. Police immediately suspected a jackpot bandit was behind this. Investigators say 28-year-old Lakeisha Lockhart is the Lotto larcenist who presented the ticket and collected the cash. They also say she's a USPS employee who used her position within the post office and some high-tech equipment to pilfer the prize. Postal inspectors urge the community to speak up if they suspect fraudulent acts within its system, though no one could have predicted a lucky loot lifter would allegedly strike behind the scenes. But this crime only bought that suspect a quick ticket to jail.
Well, here we go again, this time in Tallahassee, Florida. Another postal worker. Now, this happened just a couple weeks ago. Now, I want y'all to check this one out.
A Tallahassee postal worker is arrested accused of stealing from people's mail. According to court records, Nepeaches Blair was charged with mail theft and grand theft. She was first accused of using a stolen gift card from the mail. Arrest papers say investigators then staged an undercover setup where they dropped off a gift card with $1,000 cash inside and gave it to Blair in the mail. After the officer left, Blair allegedly opened up the card, pocketed the money, and put the card in the mail.
And it doesn't stop. Former USPS workers charged in $4.9 million treasury check theft. That's why I don't send any treasury checks or money or anything in the mail like that, because the main ones who will steal it are the postal workers, which is crazy. And as you can see this one, 2 former mail carriers and a bank manager were indicted for stealing mail, attempting to launder $4.2 million, right? Also, the group used stolen identities to open fraudulent accounts and deposit dozens of stolen checks and credit cards. This is just absolutely ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. And here are the suspects right here. U.S. Attorney Theodore S. Hertzberg announced charges against Francina Sutton, Tanya Bailey, Shonda Good, and Carnisha Hamilton for their roles in the long-running mail theft and bank fraud operation. I mean, a good job with good benefits just thrown in the trash when all they had to do was just don't steal. I mean, this is why it's hard to trust the post office, man. It's hard to trust the post office these days, because that's why I kind of use FedEx for a lot of my mail. I use FedEx. You know, when it comes to sensitive items, you do not want to send it through the post office, because now there's way too many risk factors right here. Now, the plus side of it is these people are getting caught. But of course, if you're a person that was awaiting a specific package and it doesn't get there, then you have to go through all the drama of trying to prove that it's theft, then the investigation, and then, try to recoup what was stolen. So I mean, and it's always the usual individuals, unfortunately, many in my community, the black community, engaging in this fraud. Now, I'm not saying that all of them are black, but the vast majority of them are. And this has to stop, man. The fraud, the stealing, it just puts a damper on trust, right? Where nowadays you just can't trust anybody. To be honest, with sensitive items, you just can't trust them. It's just like they have been somehow programmed to commit this fraud. It's programmed. And in the next video, I'm going to show you some more examples and the main reason why they engage in this activity. I mean, I know many of you already know, but we're going to go over it in another video. Peace.